Om Namo Venkateshaya. It's my pleasure to be with the PMC channel today. And myself, Dr. Ballarapu Girija Kumari, doctor anesthesiologist, working at Tirupati Tirumala Devasthanam. And I'm also health and nutrition coach and fitness expert. I have a great passion for fitness. So many people keep coming and asking me how to reduce weight. So instead they keep asking me how to reduce this belly fat. See, I'm reducing from all the parts, like entire body is getting reduced, but not the belly fat. So why is it? Can you give me some tips? My dear friends, these are the tips for the belly fat. See, why does this belly fat occur? Let us know first how it is forming. Usually when we eat carbohydrates, that is rice and rice products, any millets or something. So what will happen? It will enter into the body. So it will enter into the body and this glucose is released from the carbohydrates. So when the glucose releases in the bloodstream, that is called, suppose you think that is with current account. So what happens if excess glucose, because we are eating continuously, there is no stop to our eating. One or the other thing we are eating because that has become our lifestyle. So excess glucose in the blood, when it is there, it gets converted to glycogen and gets stored in liver and muscle. So these two are the places where the glucose gets converted as a glycogen and gets stored there. So let us assume it as a savings account. So we first labeled the sugar or glucose which is there in the bloodstream as current account, and now the storage form is we have labeled it as a savings account which is there in the muscle and the liver. So from here also, even after that also we are eating excessively. So where does that go? From the bloodstream, after excess of liver and muscle storage, then where does that glucose go? That glucose gets converted to the fat. So this converted fat gets stored according to their body types. Some people will be having shoulder fat, some people thigh fat, some buttocks, some hip region, some belly. Usually it is the female tendency to get stored in the thighs and buttocks area, and guys pattern to store it in the shoulders and the belly part. It's a usual phenomenon, it's not like a compulsory one. So if it comes to belly fat, this fat which is gets stored, this excess glucose which got stored as a fat, let us assume it as a fixed account. So we have told it is a savings account, we have told current account, we have told fixed account. So you tell me like which amount we are going to take out first. For sure we will be taking the money which is there in the current account first. So what is there in the current account, what is there in our home, we will be using that one. So same wise, when we start doing dieting, our current account of glucose gets reduced. Then comes our savings account. So when we persistently start doing dieting or eating the right things, let me say eating the right thing and doing the right exercise, then what happens, current accounts, after it elapses, then comes the savings account. That is, whatever is stored in the liver and muscle will go off. So when current account is gone and savings account is gone, then what we will do, if excess amount we need, then we will take it from the fixed deposit. So fixed deposit will come last. So that much of eating the right food and that much consistency in eating right food and exercise is needed to remove that fixed deposit, that is fat present in the belly. So you tell me, what is the key for reducing the belly fat now? Yes, it is consistency and persistence. This is needed for reducing the belly fat. And one more tip for reducing the belly fat is, second one is muscle strength. So when we do exercise and when we focus only on the cardio, fat loss, we are not developing the muscle there. So we need to focus on muscle strength too, weekly twice at least. So what this exactly does is, it increases the core strength. So what are the core muscles? Actually belly fat. So what are the muscles which are present on the stomach? It's actually abdominal muscles are external oblique, internal oblique, rectus abdominis and transverse abdominis. All these muscles has to get strengthened, so fat gets dissolved there in the abdomen. So we need to do muscle strength exercise weekly twice or thrice. So in order to reduce the belly fat. These two are the tips. So other regular tips are important what we do for weight loss usually, that is eating the right. It is not starving which is important or fasting which is important. Eating right is important. So that doesn't mean to say that fasting is not important. Every body type is different. If your body is responding to the fasting, do it. So just because other person has done fasting, it doesn't mean that it should work for you. So what works for you, you do it for that. So fasting means you can have early dinner and late breakfast. So that 16 hours or 14 or 16 hours of fasting is enough for a healthy weight loss. So eating the right things is also very much needed. So high protein and high fiber diet is required to reduce the belly fat. Hello friends, don't forget hydration part. Hydration part is very important. Drinking adequate water is very important, and staying active throughout the day is very, very important to reduce belly fat. So reduce your carbohydrates and do muscle strengthening exercise. Persistence and consistency is key to reduce the belly fat. So thank you so much my dear friends. Let us meet in another video. So if you like my video, kindly subscribe and share it on to the others. Thank you so much and have a very, very great day.